I'm so glad to finally be back on the Crypto Advisor channel making another video for you all. Trust me, it is not my plan to stop making videos on this channel. This is absolutely one of the most amazing things that I currently operate, and so that is why I want to absolutely continue to make as many videos as possible as time goes on about cryptocurrency trading and just making money in general. Now, what I've been spending all my time doing is really focusing on AutoMoon. If you don't already know what AutoMoon is, I highly recommend you check out my other videos and the new AutoMoon YouTube channel, which I've been posting on pretty much every single week now. So I highly recommend you check out all of that. That is what has been consuming almost all of my time. And it has been honestly just super exciting to finally, be at a point that I have been working towards for such a long time. Obviously, a lot of you guys know that the entire purpose of this channel was really to tell you guys about the best automated trading opportunities. And so being able to have a platform that is really what I have always wanted and I've always envisioned has been super exciting. And I'm very excited to announce that, for every company, there's always that initial little phase, that little dip at the beginning, the valley of death for all startup companies. And I'm very excited to announce that, we are definitely far out of that valley of death. We have successfully launched AutoMoon. And, I just think we're going to do some absolutely amazing things with that. So not only will I be uploading on this channel once again, but we are also working extremely hard on AutoMoon, so I highly recommend, if you haven't at least checked it out already, that you go over to the AutoMoon website and see what we are all about. However, let's get right into the video, a normal Crypto Advisor video talking about Bitcoin and where I think it is going to be headed. Now, we are in a very interesting situation on Bitcoin. Obviously, we broke this long-term wedge on Bitcoin, breaking downwards. And then we did have this little consolidation point in which we formed another wedge, another little consolidation, and then we ended up falling downwards from that. So this is a zone, this little point right here is really where a lot of people thought we would fall, specifically this level right here. This was a time where people thought that we could go down to, $6,000 or, form a new low. And that really, right, for at least us at AutoMoon and for a lot of more experienced traders, right, this was really the opportunity to buy. I don't know if you've seen my previous videos. Obviously, I feel like I haven't uploaded here in quite a while. But if I do remember correctly, this line has been here for quite a while as a support point that I have been looking at. And if you had accumulated some Bitcoin, at least at this level, obviously you don't want to try to, predict the bottom because in the long term that will never be successful. However, if you had at least accumulated some Bitcoin at this level, you would have had a very nice trade as the China news came out and just, pumped Bitcoin through a lot of really important levels that was very exciting to see. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, this move was caused because of the China news and, that's why we headed upwards and it's just market manipulation, etc. However, the other thing I do want to mention is that with every market manipulated move, right, there's always a reason for it. There's a reason why the whales bought at this level and caused the price to go up. And it's not just because they want Bitcoin to, move upwards for their little position, right? The reason why people manipulate markets is because they think that other people have the same opinions as themselves. Basically, what I'm saying is the manipulators thought that if we pump Bitcoin from this level, whether it be China, whether it be, just people trying to buy Bitcoin, basically what they were saying is we know that if we move the price upwards at least a little bit from this level, that the market will continue that upwards move and cause an even larger price move than the one that we can personally produce. So that is sort of the mindset behind this market manipulation and this move. And we can see that it was relatively successful. Basically what they're saying is, even though a lot of people are bearish, if we move the price right above this level, then a lot of people will flip-flop and all of a sudden become bullish. And of course, there are also stop losses and liquidations as well. However, those are also, really just byproducts. It's really a combination of all of the above in order to form this move. Now, since this move, obviously, I would say a lot of people thought that once again, this was a move that wasn't justified, or it's just market manipulation, etc., etc. It's really all just noise. Basically, there have been some profit taking, and that's honestly to be expected from this level. However, I would say that at the moment, we are at a very, very strong position in Bitcoin. In my opinion, we're right above this previous resistance point on Bitcoin from when it was at this wedge, and currently we're using that as a support as we broke above it. So personally, in my opinion, I think there's a lot of room for us to continue to move upwards. I think that as long as we stay above this line, really the most bearish thing that I would see from this level is if we fell below this support point. If we fell back below this line, then I would be a little bit scared as to where we were going to head. However, at least for now, in my opinion, I think we're at a very, very good point to at least see some moves upwards, even if it's not, a long-term move upwards, even if we see some consolidation in this level. I still think that there's a good chance that we could at least, make another move upwards before going down or before continuing to go up. So I'm very excited to see that in Bitcoin, and I'm just overall really excited to see some volatility back in Bitcoin. A lot of people didn't really realize, but for a long time here, we haven't seen any volatility in Bitcoin. You can see in the volume here that throughout this consolidation period, there was no volatility. And then once again, throughout this consolidation period, there was no volatility. And finally, you can see the volume starting to pick up once again. So honestly, for me, as long as the volume continues to pick up, as long as we see some good trades on the AutoMoon service, which has been absolutely amazing up until this point with the increased volume, honestly, the volatility and volume is all a good trade bot needs. And, our service has been able to take advantage of this. But obviously, I don't want to make this video focused on that. I really just want to make this focused on the market. And with this market, I'm currently relatively confident in where it's going to head. And, I'm definitely excited to see some larger moves on Bitcoin as I continue to upload on this channel once again. So I want to make, more technical analysis videos, more educational videos, definitely as many as possible. I think that there's a lot that I've learned throughout the process of creating AutoMoon and everything that we've done with that company. So I think that, incorporating that knowledge into this channel will hopefully help me, sort of tell you information that's really not available anywhere else on the market. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And if you are excited for what is going to come in the future on this channel, I personally am absolutely ecstatic and I cannot wait to continue to upload. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and see you in the next one.